Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a watch to talk about, and this is a tour watch from Random Rob's Patreon group. And I kind of like doing watches because I get to pull the Loom Monsters out. It's kind of fun. So what we have today here is the Casio GA2100. It's kind of referred to as the Casioak. This is the stealth model, colorway. It's a tour watch. I've done some other tour watch videos before. Basically, there's a group of 10 or 12 people that it rotates through. I'm this week's, one on the list. So I get it for a couple of days. I'll ship it off to the next guy here in a few days so that he can check it out. I had kind of wanted one of these beforehand. So it was kind of cool to jump in on the tour to be able to check one out for free. These are $99 when you can find them, and we'll dive into the specs. So it's a 45 millimeter case. It's a 48 millimeter lug to lug. It's a 25 mil lug width. They're kind of proprietary straps, so you really can't change them. It's 25 and tapers down to about 19, so it's really comfortable. It's only 11.2 millimeters thick, which is kind of nice. It's a mineral crystal, 200 meter water resist. It's the movement or the module 5611, and it weighs in at 51 grams. So it's super light. It's almost too light for me. I like a little bit of weight on my wrist. The other kind of cool thing is, if you can see here, it has some quick release spring bars. So for quick change straps, there are some other straps from Casio that you can put on here. One of the buddies has a combi bracelet that he was able to put onto this also. It didn't line up exactly perfect there, the combi bracelet, but it was good enough and it worked pretty well for him. So let me give you a wrist shot. And I did wear it all day today. For the most part, it did come in this afternoon. So I was able to wear it all day, half the day. I am not sure that it is one that I'm gonna go out and buy. It's on my 7¼ inch wrist. It's pretty comfortable, but it's really light. So for me, that's a negative. And it's kind of hard to read for me. In the daylight and in the studio lights here, it's not too bad. In natural light, it's actually pretty good outdoors. But as far as indoors, for me and my eyes, it's a little bit too stealthy. The hands kind of really blur into the dial. You can kind of see the hands, but you can't really see the indices at all. So you're kind of guessing, which is fine. This is, it works as a watch, and it does tell time, and you can see it. It's just not a quick glance. You kind of have to look at it for a second and see. Let me give you a size comparison here. This is just a standard, nothing standard about this. This is a one-off build that Random Rob did for me. But it is the standard SKX size case at 42 millimeters. So just to kind of give you a size comparison, this one's super legible to read because of the weight indices, and it has a ton of loom. This one has a little bit of loom, which I will show you here in a second. But I just think, it's a cool watch, and they have other colorways, which I think I would like better than this stealthed out one, which I really thought I would like, because I do like that look. For me, it's just personally a little too hard to read. And it's a little bit too light. I like a little bit of weight on my wrist so that the watch can, actually move around a little bit, and I can feel it throughout the day. So I don't think I'm gonna rush out and buy this one, but let me give you a loom shot here. It'll show off the monsters as well. So it does have some loom on the hands, and there is a light that shows the seconds hands the way I have it set up with the day and the date and the seconds hands. But you can put down in there the world time, stopwatch, timer. Here it is next to the SKX, style, turtle, one-off build. And then in the background, we've got a Spyderco, Delica, glow in the dark, and the couple of Loom monsters there. So yeah, this module 5611 has a stopwatch, alarm, a countdown timer, and all that. And that is in the, let me zoom in a little bit here. That is down here in the digital display. And then it tells you, you know, this pointer here tells you what day of the week. I mean, it's a really cool watch. It's just hard for me to read. Maybe it's because I'm getting old. But just a little bit of zoomed in look around here. It's pretty cool. I may look at one in a different colorway, but this one to me is just a little bit too hard to read. So thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.